Hello everyone, welcome. I am nhallen37, also known as NHA37, here for the top 4 action of the AML or Amino Modern League. My opponent is Dr. Acula, also known as Jack Studley. He is on Abzan Panharmonicon, and I am on Bant Nightfall or Bant Company. We are on the play, looks like. This hand is so close to being good. If this cuts a wolf run, if I had a green source, this would be a snap keep, but unfortunately, this is gonna have to go back. Looking at the 6, it's a lot better. We have an Ewit to get back another land if we really need to. We actually have the combo. This can go get Devoted Druid and Vizier, and once we get Infinite, we can Ewit back the Cord and go get Duskwatch Recruiter and win. So this hand's very good. We also have a turn 1 Birds. So like he is on a mulligan. We're gonna top that land right now. So first turn here. We do have that Misty on top, but you know, it doesn't really matter because we're just gonna crack this. We're gonna get a Temple Garden untapped and play a Birds. Pass turn. Looking at his removal suite, he has 3 copies of Path, and that's it, which is pretty sweet. So it should be pretty safe to combo once we get to that point. Oh, or we or we just draw Devoted Druid. That works too. Yeah, okay, that works. So play Devoted Druid. Let's crack that Misty and instead go get a breeding pool. Yeah. Do you have Path? Sometimes this deck just gets turn 3 kills, and it's super funny when it happens. Tap out, tap out, tap out, tap out, tap out, tap out. Please, please tap out. Please. No, he's not tapping out. And we're going to go for it. We won't not go for it. Our best draw here would be a Spell Queller, because we would be able to Spell Quell and play our Vizier and win, because Devoted Druid does generate 2 mana. Noble. So, I mean, like, yeah, let's go for it. Do you have Path to Exile? Looks like he does not, and I think that's going to do it. Yeah. This is the turn 3 kill of the combo, by the way. Devoted Druid. Taps to add a green to your mana pool, and you can put a -1/-1 counter to untap it. And Vizier of Remedies says that if a -1/- counter would be put on a creature control, that many counters -1 are put on it. So you go, because of the weird wording on that, Devoted Druid allows you to put a counter on it, or Vizier allows Devoted Druid to have a counter put on it, but nothing actually gets put on it. So we're going to go ahead and cast this Chord of Calling for 2, or not 4. We also have an Ewit just in case something goes horribly wrong here. He says this is uncalled for. And we go get Duskwatch Recruiter. And now we keep activating until we find a Walking Ballista. We have 12 mana. Let's just start activating it. The problem with this combo on Magic Online is that sometimes it does take a while. I mean, there's nothing you could do here. The rest of our combo is at instant speed, because we could generate infinite mana. If he had a Path, I mean, it doesn't, because we could just use, if he had a Path, he would have had to use it in response to the Vizier. Reflector Mage, why not? Keep looking at the top. So we keep doing this until we find, I'll take Ewit. Until we find a Walking Ballista. Why not Knight? And then we use our infinite mana to cast Walking Ballista for a ton. I usually cast it for 1 plus the amount of his life, just in case he has like some random gain life spell. We could pump our Ballista even more and it saves time. Usually what I like to do. So let's keep activating Duskwatch. Because even if he has something like a path here, there it is, we could just make infinite mana in response, just float it. So now we make 42 mana, cast a Ballista for 21, and win the game. Yeah, this is the earliest this deck can kill on turn 3. Yeah. This is the power of this combo, the Vizier Druid combo that's storming over Modern. It does get disrupted by a Bolt, which is why it's not like overly broken, like Splinter Twin. But it is powerful. And involves a lot of clicking, as you can see. What really made this combo great though, even like if we had Vizier, we'd have the infinite combo. But Walking Ballista out of Aether Revolt actually is just insane. It's the colorless fireball, as I like to call it for a lot of decks. Because what can we do with infinite mana in this situation? Like cast a Genesis Wave for your whole deck and then draw a card of Lab Maniac or something. It has to be something pretty spicy. There's a lot of things you can do with infinite mana, but nothing like this. And then they printed something like Walking Ballista, which just allowed this deck to do so much, because we can get it with Duskwatch Recruiter. And if you can notice, 3 of these, like Viziers from a new set, Duskwatch from a new set, newish set, Walking Ballistas from a newish set, and it just gets to a point where it's like these cards are just insane. So here we go. We're gonna cast this Ballista for 21. Always, if you're playing a deck with Vizier combo, my recommendation is to always cast it for 1 plus their life, because you could pump Ballista once it's on the battlefield, in case they have some random life spell. So you won't just like kill your own Ballista, and it saves on time, so you don't have to cast it for like 400. If this was paper, this game would have been over. So I say, okay, I'll concede unless you want to give the viewers a show. Whatever you want, man. So yeah, part of playing on Magical Line is a time constraint, which is why decks like Abzan Company is a pain, because you have to keep sacking your Kitchen Finks, wait for it to come back, stack the triggers, and all that. They have improved their combo. Like now, it's a lot harder for you to sack your own Viscera Seer, which I have done before, and that's the game. So yeah, that was fun. Looking at his deck, he has in his sideboard 1 Ghost Warrior, 2 Nile Spellbomb, 2 Abrupt Decay, 2 Skoos, 1 Beast Within, 2 Fairgrounds Warden, 1 Kitchen Finks, 2 Maelstrom Pulse, 2 Rex Sage, and 1 Collected Company. My guess is that Abrupt Decays, Beast Within, and Maelstrom Pulse are most likely coming in. Cards that we want to bring in, he has a Panharmonicon deck, so Kasali Pride Mage is most likely going to be very good. He doesn't have really any graveyard interactions at all, so Scavenger Goods and Now Spellbomb are not good. Nature's Claim, all same grounds as Kasali Pride Mage, very good. His 1 toughness creatures, he has Inquisitor Exarch, Blade Splicer, Eternal Witness, Flicker Wisp, Kitchen Finks kinda. So I think it is worth bringing in as a Staticaster here. Burnt Forge Tender, he does not play red. Path is kind of medium. Kataki, yeah, it's an artifact hate card, but his only artifact is Panharmonicon, and just taxing it for 1 a turn is just not worth it. Eidolon is not good, and Lone Missionary is not good. So it's really do we want to bring in Paths? He's going to bring in a lot of removal, which means the Nightfall combo is going to be a lot worse. I usually board out 1 retreat, 1 night. Reflector Mage is absolute trash in this matchup. We do not want to be bouncing his creatures. And now we see that we have 58 cards. So we're just going to go ahead and bring in 2 Path to Exiles, because he does have 1 Siege Rhino. It does deal with Kitchen Finks, even though they're both one ofs Resto. So yeah, this deck looking good for the plan right now. So sort by CMC, look at the curve. We do have one Stomping Ground, Nordicaster, Staticaster, as well as Birds, because Knight works with Keswick Wolf Run, which does require red. But yeah, I'm liking it like this. Let's go ahead and run it back. So his deck is pretty sweet. He's got a lot of enter the battlefield effects with Panharmonicon. He's got Cloud Shift, stuff like that. This hand is interesting. I'm going to go ahead and keep it. We have usually hands that has double Collected Company and mana to cast double Collected Company is very good. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this. Plus we could just Jimmy Jam the Devoted Druid on turn 2, which makes an Ewit we can get off a Collected Company far better. We're going to go ahead and crack this Wooded Foothills for a Temple Garden. Ooh, yeah. For a Temple Garden on turn 1. Because Solid Pride Mage, you never want to just run out against an artifact deck if you don't have mana open, because then you just get no value out of it. Yeah, you trade a removal spell, but at the same time, it didn't really do much. Wall of Omens. He's cantripping. So on his end step, go ahead and thin our deck a little bit. Go get our white source. Temple Garden. Tapped. And Ewit, that's also good. We're going to play the Forest here. There's no reason to play this Breeding Pool on tap and lose 2 life. So play Devoted Druid and just pass the turn. Because now he's going to be pressured to kill this Devoted Druid. So he's going to have to dedicate mana next turn to killing this, which works very well for us. Overgrown Tune tapped. Okay. And now we could actually just cast the Collected Company next turn. So once again, no reason to play this Breeding Pool. Here's another Devoted Druid too. So pass turn. We could have played Breeding Pool tapped and put a -1/-1 counter on a Devoted Druid, but that's not a very good utilization of that extra mana source that it gives you. So go ahead and pass turn. Looks like he does have a path. Oh, he's gonna Cloud Shift. That's totally fine. Cloud Shift, very good in Panharmonicon decks. Just literally blinks it, exile it, and then comes back. So draws another card. And you have another path. Or do you have a path? Oh, he's double Cloud Shift. Wow. So he just cashed in 2 Cloud Shifts for 2 cards. Cycled them pretty much. Which is fine. At least he's not flickering Siege Rhinos or Kishin Finks. Well, Finks or Ewit is a card that is kind of problematic. If you cast a Panharmonicon, I'm gonna. We do have 3 spell callers, so Collect the Company in response. I think he's gonna just pass turn. Which means we're gonna Collect the Company on that step. He doesn't have Mana Tithe or anything, so we don't have a counter spell to worry about. And even if he did have Mana Tithe, he could pay for it with Devoted Druid. So go ahead and Coco. He could have Collected Company of his own. He has 2 chords, 2 Collected Companies in his deck. Let's see what he's got. He has his own Collected Company. Okay. It is on end step, so if he gets a Flicker Wisp, he's gonna be able to flicker our Devoted Druid. He did not hit a Flicker Wisp. Okay. We don't just win if we hit Vizier, because we need a Duskwatch Recruiter. But if we hit Vizier, Walking Ballista, we have Ewit to get Ballista back, and we just win. We do have many draws that just win us the game. Tapping out there seems kind of sketch. So let's see what we get off this company. I have had my many bad companies, so that qualifies as a pretty bad company. Any order, but you know, it was a combo piece, so we can kind of just go for it, see if we win. Or we just draw chord. GG's. Yeah, untapped. 3, 1, 2. Turn 3, turn 4 kill. Yeah, that was a good draw. We also had Collected Company to again to see if we could hit it, but you know, this also works. And yeah, that's game. He gave us the GG's. Good luck. Thank you, Dr. Acula. Your deck was super sweet, but sometimes you just get comboed and you get nut drawed. Man, we're so good at this game. ripping combo pieces. So good at this game. And yeah, he just scoops it up. He knows how it works. So yeah, that was the semifinal match, top 4. Great game, Jack Studley, Dr. Acula. Thank you for playing. His deck was super sweet. And yeah, that was that. Our other two decks in our top four, we have a Boros Planeswalkers deck, piloted by B-Boy Madness, which looks pretty sweet. It's almost Death and Taxes like, but a little more mid-range, top-heavy with Nahiri and stuff like that. And then the other deck is the deck that took me down in the Swiss, which was Storm, Blue-Red Storm. So both very, very strong decks. Make sure you look out for that. And the winner of that is going to play me in the finals. So, yeah, make sure you look out for that. Thank you for watching. This is nhallen37, also known as nhallen37 from MTG Amino, Top Deck MTG. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.